Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a corporate filing that's like a choose your own adventure. But instead of fun, it's about, well, let's just say it involves some boardroom decisions and a lot of voting. So stay with me, this report will change the way you see the company. Basically, this is an update, or as they call it, an amendment to a previous report filed by Datavault AI. The update is about how often they'll let shareholders vote on how much the top executives get paid. It's like asking the audience if the actors deserve a standing ovation and how often they should ask. Order before we continue, if you enjoy having corporate documents decoded into something understandable, make sure you're subscribed. Also, a great place to discuss these findings with other people is our Discord channel in the description below. This whole thing is an update officially called Amendment No. 1 to a previous report from Datavault AI. The original report was filed late last year, December 23, 2024. And it was about their annual meeting. This update is all about a decision made by the company's board of directors a few months ago, in May of 2025. They figured out how often they'll ask the shareholders about the executive pay, which is called the say-on frequency vote. At the annual meeting, they voted on how often shareholders get to chime in on executive pay. The choices were every year, every 2 years, or every 3 years. The shareholders voted and picked 3 years as the winner. It wasn't a landslide, but 3 years got the most votes. The actual count was about 1.1 million for 1 year, 8.4 million for 2 years, and a bit over 2 million for 3 years. Because that's what the stockholders selected a few months later, in May, the board decided that they would hold this vote every 3 years. They could change their minds later if they thought it was better for the company's shareholders. They won't have to ask again until the annual meeting in 2030. So at least for a few years, the executives know they won't have to face this kind of vote too often. Now let's step back and think about why this matters. Companies do this say-on pay thing because the government said they should. The idea is to give shareholders a voice, make sure executives don't get paid crazy amounts without any connection to how well the company is doing. It can be pretty standard, but also an insightful tool that can cause change. So Datavault AI's shareholders voted, the board listened. Everyone can get back to building the business for now. Now, let's zoom out and think about what this all means. This vote and the board's decision is really about power. Who gets to decide how much the people at the top get paid? If the shareholders get a say, it can keep things in check. If they don't, well, sometimes things can get out of hand. Looking at this situation with Datavault AI, it seems like the shareholders have a decent voice. The board listened to the vote and went with it, but it's always good to remember that these things can change. A new board might have a different idea or the rules might change. Alright, that's our decoder on Datavault AI's vote on executive pay. Now I want to know what you think about it. What are your thoughts in the comments? If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.